Well, hello, all you Mylar fiends. This is your friendly neighborhood garage geek, and I decided this morning that I'm going to do some Mylaring. Now, the you might be thinking, "Dang, I had enough of you, garage geek." That that's okay. Um, Thursday night I was on Gary B show, and then Friday night I did my chat, and then later Friday night I was on Son of Crom's show in the Western Saloon and the Gunslinger Saloon. And then Saturday, I did a live stream with Jeff's Cave of Cool Books. And oh yeah, I even did a video, I think yesterday, showing off some musty Western pulps. So, yeah, today I've been all over the place. Now, I've got a really rowdy dog next to me. He was hoisted on me at the last minute and he just won't calm down. So I'm going to be mylaring some golden age books, mostly Walt Disney comics, and some modern. I ran out of silver age boards. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one I'm going to do, there's two of these swamp things and they're reprints. And when they reprinted them, they had different covers on them. So I believe this one that says Mondo was like a Mondo variant only of this reprint of this issue. So pretty cool to get that. So if you open it up, oh yeah, I haven't reread this since it came out, but wow, do the colors look beautiful inside this facsimile edition? Just wow, and look at the layouts of this. It's simply stunning. Wow, pretty cool. All right, so let's get this sucker in Mylar. So this is the first one. I think I'm gonna have to turn on the fan, even though it's noisy, because it's a bit hot in here. I had it on before, and you can hear the dog whining. He wants his mom, but she went to work, and I'm not good enough for him. All right. Hopefully, I'm speaking loud enough to be over the fan. Again, if any of you are out there are watching this, and then you buy these facsimiles, what did you think? Were you able to snag both covers if you actually wanted them? This one has a little bit more of a modern feel to it, the spine, and then it has the back isn't a facsimile reproduction of the back. It's got this Mondo available limited edition screen printed poster. You can get a poster of that. Pretty cool. All right. To borrow a phrase from Mr. E, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and put that one in Mylar, and then let's see how these look when they're both in Mylar. I got my blue tape here. I don't think I have any. I don't know if I have any viewers. I don't have any comments. So typical. Garage Geek in his own universe here. All right, so here is one of them, and here's the other. Oops, in Mylar. They look pretty nice. I've got a lot of modern comics that I haven't put in facsimile Mylar yet, so I'm kind of focusing on that today. A lot of the facsimiles. So here we have Fantastic Four number 49. Look how beautiful this is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that off. I can't even turn the pages. Look at that splash page. So cool. There's bare-armed Galactus. Sometimes his arms are purple. I don't know. It's weird. Look at this gorgeous advertisement page. Stop. You're going to be fine. It's a whiner. All right, let's put it in Mylar. Yeah, you're a whiner. Why are you whining all the time? His name is Fred, and he's such a mama's boy. Anytime his mom leaves, he just is crying and whining. And God, when she returns home, he goes crazy. He starts barking like a maniac. Oh, and then he gets all the other dogs barking. I'm telling you, having pets isn't easy. We love them to death, but man, it's not easy. All right, let's see how this gorgeous facsimile looks in the Mylar. Wow, stunning. Okay, one more, and then we'll do a golden age. Okay, so this is a reprint or facsimile of Fantastic Four #6. If you are not jumping on these facsimiles, you really, really have to. And look how vibrant these colors are. It beats reading. This is controversial, but it beats reading the older ones by a mile. They're all musty, dusty, faded, and everyone out there screams about how it feels so original. I feel like I'm a kid again. Whatever. These vibrant colors are so much better. Look at this. It's amazing. All right. I'll probably get some flack for that, but I won't because nobody's watching. Okay, let's put this in Mylar, and then we're gonna go to a golden age. Get this in here, and then coming up, I've got a few Alex Ross covers. Okay, here we go. Put this in Mylar, get it taped up, and then show it off. I've been needing to do this forever. I have so many modern comics that I don't have in any bags or boards. Okay, so we're gonna switch gears and we're gonna do this old Walt Disney. And the reason I'm doing that is because I got a bunch of these comics and they're all stuck together, and you could tell that the plastic is too old, and so they need to come out. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that away. And then this is what the book looks like before the Mylar. Just such a cool book. Look at the interior art. I mean, it's awesome. I wonder who the artist is. Someone out there. This was The Mystery of the Loch, and this one is from 1960 June, and this is issue number 20. I'm just quickly going through it. Oh, there's a Chip and Dale. Yeah, I'm in the garage for now, Donald. I try to do a few hours here and there, but I definitely, as the winter comes around, I'm gonna be staying in the garage more. So, oh wait, that's not a golden backing board. Here we go. Here's a golden. Okay. So I was just saying how I've got a rowdy dog next to me and he won't calm down. All right, so it's going in Mylar. Oh man, this is gonna look sweet. I love how when it goes in the Mylar, it's almost like it presses the book because it gets a lot of the imperfections gets flattened over time. And I don't own a press, so maybe it's the second best thing. I don't know. So here we go. Would you stop? Nobody's hurting you. There we go. Look how pretty that comic is. Okay, next up, I'm putting that fan back on. Next up, we got some Alex Ross. So we got a couple of his. This is Deadpool Wolverine. I only bought this for the cover. I mean, yeah. In fact, oh well, actually the interior art's not too bad. Let's go ahead. This is going in Mylar. Never bought these to read. I'm not following many of these runs. I mean, if I do, I'd buy them in trade. But these Alex Ross covers are just amazing. I've got about 3 or 4 of them right here. So this one is obviously Nick Fury. Come on, look how beautiful. That's a piece of art. And then the next one is Black Goliath. Look at that amazing cover. Wow. And what else? This is the Avengers. Yeah, the art in this is not very good. Yeah. In fact, I bought a few trades came in, and one of them was the Immortal Thor, and you've got these amazing covers by Alex Ross. And then I opened up, and the interior art is just god awful. And I guess it's a nice run, but man, the interior art is bad. So I'm just like, ugh. Right. So there we have it in the Mylar. I mean, these comics were already pristine, so You don't get that much of a difference in the Mylar. Here we have a Luke Cage. Look at that. Sweet Jesus. Oh no, he says sweet Christmas, doesn't he? Or sweet Jesus? I can't remember. Probably Christmas. They wouldn't want Jesus in it. Oh, we got some like old Power Man in there. I'm gonna put you outside because you're just whining too much. All right, let's put this in the bag. Entomb it. There's no reason for this to ever come out. I don't need the interior comic at all. I probably should just rip off the covers and save some space. Imagine. Look at that. Gorgeous Alex Ross. One more modern. We've got an Uncanny X-Men reprint. Look at this. From this amazing run. Defeated by Dark Phoenix. Look at this. This is where the splash page is better than the cover. Although this is, an homage to an old X-Men cover. But look at that beautiful splash page. Oh, they did the lettering. Wow, so cool. There must be more splash pages in this, if I can remember it. Oh, look at this advertisement for the Black Hole. And I love that movie as a kid. And my other dog is like, ooh, here's an advertisement for ROM. Look at that. I think that's the first page of the first issue, I think. Oh. And this Fun and Games. I have this set of Fun and Games. You know what? You want to go outside? Because I'm done with your whining. This is annoying. You're hearing dog abuse. Oh, I need to get some more Mylar things. Backing boards. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, this one has a slightly upturned corner. So that would make people who want 9.8s, that would drop it to a 9.6. And then they'd be mad. That's hilarious. Yeah, slabbers is a whole other realm out there. Okay, look at this. Okay, it's time for a golden age. So this is another Walt Disney Comics and Stories, so 10 center. Here, look at how gorgeous this is. Here they're all going swimming at the beach. What a cool cover, cool art. Let's open it up. Yeah, the interior art is great. Hi, Sleepy. You're my number 2. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Oh, look at this interior art is so much fun. Look at this. They're with a lion. Let's see what else. What else do they get up to? Oh, there's something going on with Robin Hood and Snow White. They're like, it's a mashup of like Robin Hood and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All right, let's get this into a Mylar. Sleepy, I'm dealing with like a whiny dog right now. It's like getting on my nerves. There we go. So I have to I have to rebag these Golden Age books because when they arrived in the mail, the plastic was all sticking together. So I knew that, that they had to be moved to the top of my list. So are you ready to see this beauty? Let's look at it. Look at this Golden Age. What a beautiful comic book that is. 10 center. All right, we're back to some modern. And so I'm doing mostly modern because I've got a huge stack of modern books that I need to put in Mylar. So here we have, and they're mostly facsimiles. Here is a Fantastic Four number 7. God, I love that they're reprinting all the Fantastic Four books in order. I don't know what number. So far, they're up to number 12, the pre-order. And I just hope they keep going. And man, I hope they do it with Spider-Man. Like, that would just be amazing, pun intended, because, I can never afford those books, and I wouldn't even try. And so to get all of those in facsimiles would just be amazing. All right, let's get this in a Mylar. You want to get down? You're whining. Go on, get down. You're a whiner. Fred the whiner, you're a whiner. And I have to watch him too because he'll pee. He's a puppy, and although he should be out of that stage. All right, here we go. Number 7. Like I said, these are brand new books, so they don't look that much improved in Mylar, but they still look at. Look at this one. This is Fantastic Four number 50. Look at this beauty. Wow. Here we have a gorgeous splash page. Let me look through this, see if there's any other really cool Kirby art that jumps out at me. Look at this picture of Galactus. Wow. I even have this in that giant size edition, which is really, really cool, but it's still nice to have these individual issues. Let me grab a. Mm. Is there room for them in the filing cabinets? No. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get rid of my modern comics, and I'm putting them. I'm sending them to people. I'm putting them in boxes, and I'm trying to reshuffle. So yeah, it's just crazy. Donald is number 2 now. I don't know what's going on with that. Garage Geek, he draws a big crowd. I think you missed it, but at the beginning I was talking about how I did too many uh, streams and shows this weekend. All right, here's another facsimile of the Uncanny X-Men. Look at this. So they reprinted the Dark Phoenix saga. Look at that gorgeous splash page. I mean, that is amazing. Let's see if there's any more splash page. Look, there's some kind of weird bat toy you can get. The Grigori. Oh wow! Look at these fun pages. I have the whole set of this Fun and Games. I wouldn't mind trading that to someone if they want to make a trade. I don't particularly want them. And I believe most of them I never even wrote in them as a kid, which is weird. You would think I would have done that. Mm. Yeah, they were in that one box I had of comics that were saved. GG Saturation. Oh, thanks. And he asked me to be his guest host on Thursday, so I'm going to be back with him. And they want me to do another vinyl show in the future, so that'll be cool. Like I said, I didn't even look at most of my albums. I just was grabbing them from the first part. So I've got a ton more to show. Oh, here we've got another Fantastic Four facsimile, number 49, The Coming of Galactus. Look, I don't know his legs. His legs aren't that sexy. When I see a watcher, I need to see sexy legs. Here we go, the splash page. Otherwise, why wear a skirt? I love these. Look at these ads in this beautiful art. Look, I recently got this issue. That's so cool. Let's see if there are any cool splash pages to show. No, but look at this panel. Look at that panel. It's so awesome. I want to see up. Oh, look at this. So Kirby did this a lot later, but look at that cool page. I forgot about that. Oh, look, Galactus in green. I guess he has a wardrobe. Mm, thank you. Cosplay the Watcher. Hey, that's true. I could. Mm. Frank actually has nice legs. Was that TMI? It makes up for his repellent attitude. In fact, it's our anniversary today, I believe. It's either today or the 21st. Wait, what is the date today? Because I thought it was the 21st. Oh my God, it is the 21st. Yeah, it's our anniversary today. So I believe to celebrate, we're going to watch Superman together. That's our big anniversary. So here in the Mylar. I asked him if I could take him out to dinner, and maybe he'll say yes, but he was like, it depends on how I feel, because he's on medication for a heart thing, and it really affects him. All right, so this again, here's the horrible bags that these came in. Galactus's pants come and go. You know, Galactus has a thick one. I mean, I'd love to see that. Mm. Ah, look at this cool comic. What year anniversary? I believe 8, but we've been together a lot longer because when we first met, the laws were different, and so we couldn't get married. So we took advantage of it 8 years when the laws changed here in Los Angeles. So yeah, we did that. This one has just a little bit of a bite down here. I like I said, I don't care about any of that. It's just cool to have something this old. What is the year of this? This is from 1960. Wow. So Sleepy and Donald were both alive, but I wasn't. I think Sleepy. How old were you in 1960? You were 2 years old. Oh my God, this has some kind of questionable content in here. What are they up to? Wait, let me grab another one. Gosh, 8 years though. It is kind of crazy. I was making lunch. Bring on the freaking Mylar. Oh, you were born in 61. Oh, I misspoke. So you weren't born when this one came out. I added a few years to you. I thought you were about 10 years older than me, but I guess not. I was born in 68. I thought you were born in 58. I'm really bad with all those kind of dates and numbers. Yesterday, he wrote, "Oh, we're the same age." Yeah, because I said that. Jeff was the same age as I am. And then Larry wrote, "Oh, I'm the same age." And I'm like, Larry, I could have sworn you were like 5 years younger than me. He's like, "We've been over this like 3 times." I was like, oops. I never remember anything when it comes to dates or numbers. I'm just so bad at that. Okay, so we have a couple more Alex Ross. So that's, of course, Moon Knight. And this one is actually in a Moon Knight uh, comic. So that's pretty cool. And let's see what the interior art is like. Well, we got this really cool Doom picture. But that's the interior art of this Moon Knight. You can't really tell much from that. He's all chained up. He's like chained up the whole issue. Oh wait, it's actually kind of neat. Like he's fighting a dragon. Wow. All right. So let's entomb this comic in Mylar. Uh oh, Donald is 58. No, Sleepy, you don't look older, and you look very vibrant. And when you were here, I got some amazing pictures of you. You do not look older, so stop that. I'm just stupid with time. So Donald Rex was born in 58. Oh, Larry's here. I was just talking about you, Larry. What did your ears get red? Isn't that a Mott the Hoople song, born late 58? Well, I don't know. Is it? I was just talking about how, if you missed it, I can't remember dates or ages and how I was You told me at least 3 times that we're the same age, and I never remember. Okay, so the next one is another Alex Ross, uh, Captain Marvel. He looks kind of chunky here, doesn't he? Maybe Captain Marvel was a chunky monkey. I don't know. Alex Ross made him chunky. Let's see the interior art. Not horrible. Okay, getting this out. Okay, after this, I'll do another Walt Disney one. It's in there, snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah, these Alex Ross things are gorgeous. I actually had to stop buying them because the price and everything. And but I figured I have enough. I have enough of them. I have the first 2 whole sets, and then I got most of these. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get away from modern single issues. So here's another Walt Disney. You can see the bag is horrible. Let's get rid of it. So this one is, oh, they're all going to the dentist. Duck don't even have teeth, do they? I don't think they have teeth. They just kind of like. That was a weird sound effect. Okay, so this is called Rocks to Riches. It doesn't have a splash page. I'm kind of going through it. Oh, then there's a little scamp. I think that's his name. Yeah, Scamp with a helping hand. So you got a variety of different comics in here. Grab a Mylar. Oops. I used them all up. I gotta go down here. So Sunday, well, Larry, like I said, my husband and I are gonna watch Superman. He never saw it. I went to the theater with my daughter to see it. So that's gonna be our afternoon. I also started a puzzle yesterday, a Supergirl puzzle. I actually could show a picture of that. I got about like maybe 1/3 or maybe a fourth. So here it looks in the Mylar. Come on, that looks amazing. Well, let's see if I can pull up a picture of the puzzle because I know you're all so interested in my puzzles. Okay, so here it is. So this is the puzzle I started. As you can see, I got the lettering done. That's what the image looks like. I have the box in the corner of the puzzle. So I did the whole outline and I did the lettering. Actually, this morning I did just a little bit more of the blue and around their faces. So I hope to be at least this actually a really easy puzzle for 1,000 pieces. So I hope to be done by maybe tomorrow. Oh, I also have Tuesday off work. It's so cool. So here is another facsimile, Our Army at War. I don't know why this is important. Sergeant Rock's Easy Company. Maybe it's their first appearance. I don't know. Um, if it's a facsimile, I just grab it. And I usually read them. I get to them eventually. Yeah. No, it must. I don't think it's his first appearance. So sorry, my Marlies. I need a better workstation. My Marlies over here, and then everything's on top of it. It's like I just need to sell this house and buy a gigantic mansion with a huge, huge underground complex for all of my collectibles. And then you can just call me Bruce Wayne. All right. Like I said, these I probably shouldn't have picked these modern comics because you really can't see a difference in the Mylar, but they've just been stacking up, and I need to get them in there. Look at that. Yes, it is a good plan. I'll get to work on that. They say if you visualize it, you can make it happen, right? Here's another Alex Ross. Ant-Man. What's that on his chest? What is that on his chest? That's weird. I never noticed. Like, what is that going down? Is it like a key? What what is this going down? That's weird. I don't know what that is. I don't remember that in this costume. Here's the interior art of this. It's a fantastic one, not a fantastic four. Ooh, we got Galactus hovering over the city. Look at that. That's actually pretty nice. But if he were that tall, he'd have to be on his knees to be doing that, I think, or bending way over. Perspective's a little weird in that, but it's a cool image. All right, let me grab the Mylar. Ooh, the next comic is really cool. I hope I don't mess up his name. Etrigan. What's the name of Etrigan? Is he the demon? But isn't that? I know he started in DC, and then I think he came over to Marvel, but I don't know if he had the same name. The demon, I think. Anyways, that's the next one. You'll be able to see it in a second. This one, Alex Ross cover. That is the demon, right? And this is from an Incredible Hulk. And it starts off, it's weird, it's an Incredible Hulk, but it looks like a Thor comic. I probably should do this in advance, like put the Mylar and the backing board with the comic so that this is a smoother experience. But that would take some planning on Garage Geek's part. I mean, anyways, if you're here, the gargoyle, thank you. That's right. Maybe a mansion in Mississippi. You're right, but then they always get flooded. That's why they're cheap. They always get flooded and hurricaned out. Etrigan still at DC. You can't have an underground complex in a Gulf state. Yeah, you know, most houses here don't even have underground. Basements. That's the gargoyle. Thank you. That's the gargoyle. Thank you, everyone. That's the gargoyle. Was a little Jewish man. Was an Jewish man. Cool Defender character. Yeah, I love the Defenders from Defenders. All right. One more modern, and then we'll do another golden. So here we have the Wasp. I guess she's protecting her boobies. She don't want you to see. Maybe she got cold. She doesn't want you to see that. Is this an Iron Man comic? Yeah. So this is Iron Man. People are bursting through the ceiling. That's rude. That stuff costs money. And then you've got this like big splash page. I don't know what's going on. Haven't read an Iron Man comic, modern one. Old Jewish man. I was gonna make a joke, but I think I better not. Let's leave it alone. I don't want to come off as anti-Semitic because I'm not. Here we go. Okay, are you guys ready for another Golden Age Walt Disney comic? Ooh, there's a hair in here. Let me get it out. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. There's Janet Pym. Okay, where are they? Here they are. Uh-oh. The kids are in trouble. Well, let me take it out of this horrible bag. Man, I've done a lot of Mylaring. I'm going much faster than I normally do. Look at her screaming, "Hey, get your Schwinn bike." Here's the cover of it. Look at their jalopy. Yeah, these interiors. The art on these interiors are so good. Wow, like every panel, there's just such cool detail. Look at this. Wow. Like Golden Age. Let's grab a Mylar. Where are you? Here we go. How long have I done? Oh, 34 minutes. Okay, I won't go too much longer. Oh wait, that's the back. Do any of you out there actually collect these Golden Age Dell books? I love them. I love them. I know I don't think Donald does. He might collect a book here or there, but I don't think he collects them overall. But I'm not sure about that. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so we have the wasps. So now we have uh, Yellow Jacket, or Giant Man, or he was Ant-Man too, right? The original one. Like he's had so many. This is the one I like though because he was in the Defenders where he sprains his ankle and then he gets knocked out by the Sons of the Serpent. I love that issue. Oh, like that's a goal. And then later he gets put in jail for like wife abuse. I don't know if that's why, but he goes to trial. He does a whole bunch of things. He's just a bad man later. Hmm. Oh, you accumulate them? Yeah. You have a handful of Disney Dells. Yeah, they're so cool. And the thing is, they're relatively cheap. Like you do have people trying to sell them like really expensive, but others they just want to get rid of them. And so you can really get good deals on these, especially if you buy them in bulk. Look at that. Alex Ross. Are you ready? Look at Tigra. And this is a West Coast Avengers. She was in West Coast Avengers, I believe. So that's apt. Oh, look at this kid. He's going wild. Yeah, West Coast Avengers. Let's get this at Mylar. We're speeding right along, man. I'm doing well. I'm almost through my modern comics because then I have some Charlton to bag. And I'm hoping that they'll go in the modern ones and not because I don't have any silver. Yeah, I see. I only have like 2 more of these modern comics. Then I'm going to change gears. So there's Tigra. Yeah, I mean, it's like anything. If you have the collections, they're way better, right? Because I've got like millions of these old comics everywhere. Um, Here we have Quicksilver, Alex Ross, and this one is a Vision and Scarlet Witch issue. Let's see the interior art. Um, that's weird. I think she's pregnant. Something like that's going on. She seems like a goddess, or maybe a demon. Oh wait, she was dressed in red. Could that have been the Scarlet Witch herself? Who knows? You got to read the comic. Yeah, I don't read too many modern comics unless they're in like collections. Here we go. Alex Ross is really selling you those crappy Martin Marvels. You're absolutely right. It's terrible how they get you to do that. All right, this is the last facsimile I have for today. This is a Fantastic Four number 5. Meet Doctor Doom. Wow, Doctor Doom's first appearance. Look at this. Playing chess with a vulture. Pretty awesome stuff. Imagine trying to own the first appearance of Doctor Doom. How much that would cost? I don't even want to try. I'm so glad I have a facsimile. Man, put out the facsimiles of Spider-Man. I want the first appearance of Green Goblin. I want the first appearance of Scorpion. I want the first appearance of Electro. Come on, Electro is one of my favorites. Marvel, you better freaking do it, and do it fast. All right, here it is in the Mylar. All right, so we'll do a golden, and then we'll be back to Charlton comics. Okay, so here the kids are up to mischief. They're scaring their uncle, Uncle Donald. Let's get it out of here. Ooh, 6-gun rigs from the TV star. Look at that. Here's a comment. What does it say? I wanted the FF5 but they only had the foil. Oh, if you want, I could try to find it for you. I'm sure my local comic shop has it. And then I could, yeah, just let me know. I'll get it for you. Oh no, this is a golden. I need a golden. I need a golden. Golden Mylar. Wait, did I show the interior of this? I'm not sure. Probably not. Okay, so this one is from January of '61, and Sleepy still wasn't born. He still had another year and something. Um, this one has like a really weird looking rat in it, and I don't know. It's kind of iffy. And here's Chip and Dale in it. There we go. Get this in the Mylar. Wow, beautiful. There we go. I didn't squeeze this one. July of '61. So you were still a year and a half away from being born. A year and a half before you. How come Larry is number one and I'm three? Newcomer bias? How do you know? I don't even see numbers. Hmm. I have no idea. I think they do it that way. July '61. Yeah. Um, put Larry in his place. Knock him down a few pegs. Okay, here we go. We've got um, Dr. Graves. Now, all of these I read, so that's why I'm putting them in Mylar. This is Dr. Graves' issue of Haunted Library, and I already went through these when I did I did a live stream, um, and I went through the stories. But man, I enjoyed reading these, and the good thing is that I have so many more to read through. So this is issue number 53 of Haunted from January of 1981. So everybody here was born then. You can all take a breath. I was 12 or 13 when this came out. I honestly don't remember Charlton being actually on the spinner rack when I was buying comics. I just don't remember seeing them. I mean, I'm sure I saw them here and there, but yeah, I don't even think they were available. Not that I would have bought one. I don't like the foil comics. Maybe because they cost more. I don't know. Maybe it's because when all that foil stuff was happening, I was getting out of comics. It was such a gimmick. I don't know. There we go. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous comic. I never figured it out. I thought it was counting posts, but clearly it's not. Yeah. Here's another one. This is the Fighting Five. This was a fun issue. I was laughing at this because he's like, they're all around us, spread out. And he's like, they're under us. I just stepped on one. He's like stepping on people in the water. I don't know why that just cracks me up every time. He's stepping on people. They're all around. Like they got that close that you're stepping on them. Yeah, this was a fun issue. I remember as I was reading this, I really enjoyed it. And oh, even the splash page is they redo the cover in a different way. Here we got another. That might be Larry. That might be Larry. Okay, this is where we need a comma, Sleepy. That might be Larry. Is that you, Larry? Sorry, English teacher. It's time to eat grandma. Oh, gosh. I know. Probably going to be mad at me. That's all right. Everyone always gets mad at Garage Geek. It's actually a dumb gimmick. I was trying to be funny about it. Good. Because I laughed at it. If we're talking about the same thing, I don't know. The Fighting Five. There we are in Mylar. Okay, we're at 45 minutes. I'll definitely be getting off soon. That's all weird. Okay, look at this cool cover. Agreed, it is. What gimmick are we referring to? Oh wait, I skipped one. I've skipped a couple of comments. So here, I remember gold keys, but no Charlton. Maybe it's counting all your other analyze. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. Okay. No, I got lost in the shuffle. That's all right. This is Scary Tales number 27, and this is from 1981. Oh yeah, and I remember this has this. This is the woman, the hostess, and she doesn't want to. She's a good vampire. She doesn't want to bite anybody that's nice, so she has to find evil people to drain. She's the Dexter of vampiresses, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. And then she starts telling stories after hers is done. So it was a fun. I mean, that's a trope, I guess, in these books, but I enjoyed it. It was a great, really good comic. I enjoyed all of these. The next one I'm going to do is Outlaws of the West. Now, this cover, the colors are like really off, like in the printing. Like the colors are really bad on the, but the art is good. And then when you open it up, you can see, you better see what the colors should have looked like, right? Yeah, but this is Outlaws of the West. This is a good issue too. This is from February of 1980. So yeah, I would have been just about a little bit over 12 and a month. The Countess von Blood. Yeah, that's a great cover. Um, Countess von Blood. Should we say that blood or blood? Like bud, blood. I like saying Countess von Blood. Although I think if you did that, it'd have to have an umlaut. Who cares? Call her Countess von Blood. All right, let's get this wrongly colored comic in there. There it is in the Mylar. Larry, how do you know that her name or who wrote her name? Oh no, Donald knew her name. Donald is a Charlton King. I have a Fighting Five I need to send you, Dave. I don't collect them. Cha-ching. Thank you. Here's the Scary Tales. In fact, Larry, I haven't sent you a box in a long time. I need to. Have I even ever sent you one? I'm not sure. Scary Tales. I'm making up a box right now for Donald Rex, and I sent Sleepy a box, and he got it yesterday, so that's good. Sorry, Larry, you're left out. I'm gonna call you Left Out Larry. This is Scary Tales, and this is funny. She said, "Kill it quick," or the guy says it. In fact, Larry, like I keep bugging you. I'm gonna stop, but we got to do a live stream soon. We haven't done one in forever. I need to talk about flashlights and lumens. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did that one, and then I need that Scary Tales. Is that one of the ones that is on the list? Because this one is that one of the ones on the list? Because I'll take it out of the Mylar right now. Because yeah, wait until you see my haul for September. Oh, you know what? I got. Speaking of that, I got my box in from In Stock Trades, and I'm just mad. They sent me 4 out of 8, and it's just so stupid. And the Immortal Thor, like it was recommended to me, but the interior art is so god awful. I was like, ugh. So I'm doing a war comic now. This is number 14, and let's see the interior art. Yeah, I remember liking this one too. The interior art is actually really nice. This is from 1979. Well, these are cool comics. Charlton comics are cool comics. All right, what do we got? 50 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more and then I'll recap. Oh wait, I have to do a golden. I'll do a golden. Oh, this comic is a little bit bigger than the backing board. Uh-oh. It probably, I don't think, a 40 cent is not a Silver Age. This comic is just oddly sized. But I wanted to show off this comic cover. I love it. Look at that. I don't think I'm going to Mylar it right now, though. I only have like about 5 more. Maybe I could do them. I'll do them. Okay, I'll do them. But here's a golden. I'll do a golden right now. Here are the kids. Let's get it out of this horrible bag. The kids are playing pirates. And for some reason, Donald's not amused. Oh, because he's on the flag. That's cool. This one's actually a 15 center. Oh my gosh, it's getting late. So this one is from February of 61. Still not born, Sleepy. Oh, look at this. Another scamp. Look at this cool art. Look at that. Look at the dog. He really looks puzzled. And there's a Chippendale. Oh, here's a Mickey Mouse one. Look at this. This is really nice art. I think I read this one. Mickey's Strange Mission. Or he does a lot of the same things, which could be the case. I can't get the Mylar out. Let's get this beautiful Disney comic into Mylar. Calm down. Yeah, the dogs are getting desperate. They want to go out. Relax. I'm going to be done in 5 minutes. No. They're annoying. Oh. We have a new player. Hi. So here we go. Doesn't that look gorgeous in this Mylar? 15 cent. Okay. So I was going to Mylar these. So I was going to Mylar this one. This one. This one. Look at that awesome cover. And this one. I'll do it after I end the show because these dogs want to get outside. But I also wanted to go through this. So I'm going to Mylar this one. But this is a really, I'm stopping in 1 minute. Just calm down. Being annoying. So How to Draw Comics comic. And this is by John Byrne. And it's done in the style of Norman Rockwell, right? Even his signature. It's so cute. When I saw this, I had to buy it. It's a #1. And then look, How to Draw Comics. I don't know if, the art is by John Byrne and John Romita Sr. Look at how cool this comic is. This would be the perfect thing for any nerd. Look at this. How to Draw Comics the John Byrne way. Ooh, he shows you how to draw the thing. The thing goose stepping. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. This stuff is great. So I got this. Isn't that a pretty cool comic? It's a little bit beat up, but I wasn't gonna turn that one down. Pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna put this one in Mylar. It's gonna be the last one. Oh, I need to recap everything I did, so you have to suffer through that too. All right, let's get this in that Mylar. Seal it up. And you know what? I've actually never seen this comic before. Have any of you seen this one? I've never seen it. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that a great? I'm a huge John Byrne fan. So and Norman Rockwell. So to see this, pretty cool. All right, here we're going to do. Wow, who published that? How to Draw? It says it's Solson Publications, and that I can't get it to. I wanted to get it closer. I can if it's upside down. That reminded me of the Christian comics for some reason. So I don't know if Solson Publications is a Christian publisher or not? Larry had everything. Probably even the clap. No, I shouldn't say that. I had that twice. Is that TMI? When I was in the Navy. All right, let's forget I said that. All right, we'll go backwards. So these are all the comics I Mylar'd today. Aren't they looking fabulous? Wait, let me get rid of the comment so you can see. Scary Tales. We're going back in time right now. I actually got a lot Mylar'd. I'm really happy. Thank you for helping me do my chores. We got a bunch of these Alex Ross timeless variants. What's a Stinko publisher? Does that mean they were commies? What's a stink? I've never heard of Solson. Never had VD. Well, it's an experience. It really is painful. Rock paintings are amazing in person. Oh, Tempero Roboto, hi. Solson was a stink. What does that mean, Donald Rex? Stinko, just like they didn't publish anything really good? Well, they published that. There's the gargoyle, not the demon. Yeah, man. Here's some more facsimiles. Golden Age. So we're going back. We're almost through. We're like halfway through what I Mylar'd. No, 3/4. Okay. We Mylar'd all of these really cool facsimiles. Look at this. I'm really excited because I ordered some more of the little labels. I ordered 50 of them, and they're as soon as they arrive, I have the backing boards, and so I'm going to be putting them and adding them to my collection. The comic book dividers. So man, I usually only get like 10 done. I like sped through this today. Here we go. Fantastic Four. And we started with these two, right? This one is a Mondo variant. When they reprinted this, I think that's really cool. This was the original cover, but they had a variant cover. And they actually have a lot of variant covers, but they usually don't have anything to do with the comics, and they're like skyrocketed in price, which is so silly. But this one was the same price as the original. Solson turns out to be published by Saul Brodsky's son. You're going to have to give me more information about Saul Brodsky. I got 9 years on you, Sleepy. How are you, Damien? Oh, wow. Captain Strangelife came in. So you got to see. I was actually going to text you later. You're someone else that I keep bugging to do another live stream with. I'm bugging everybody, but I just enjoy hanging out with all you guys. Hey, he's the monkey. All right, and these are the ones I didn't get to. So, but the funny thing is the dog's calmed down now. So I could have kept going. I'm going to go ahead and end this. It's right around 58 minutes. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out on a Sunday morning with me, Garage Geek, in the garage. I've got so much to do in here, but it's always fun to just give myself an excuse to sit down and not organize. Saul Brodsky was the production manager at Marvel. Oh, thank you. So again, thank you all. And I'm off Tuesday, so I might do another impromptu Mylaring session. Probably because I don't want to clean, I'll Mylar instead. All right, thanks everybody. End that stream and then have a couple seconds